Adding strength training to your workout helps you build muscle mass and protect your bones while also getting your heart rate up. But what if you don't have weights? No worries. This month, the UVM trainers are raiding the pantry and finding household objects you can use for a workout right at home. Hello, Vermont. Ready for your Friday workout? We're back today with Izzy Harris and Anya Bizyakova. Izzy is an undergrad studying exercise science at UVM, and Anya is working on her PhD in occupational therapy. Ladies, strength and resistance training, why is it so important?
Well, lately I think it was kind of a buzzword because it helps us to get healthier, help us to be more successful in our daily tasks. And one thing that is especially important is to do strength against resistance, so lifting some heavier object, because it just makes our muscles work harder. So this is something what we can do today.
Okay, but, and this is nice, you don't necessarily have to go to a gym in order to do this, because you're showing us some everyday objects we can find around the house, and we're going to use those in place of any specialized equipment. Is that right?
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Well, folks watching, we're going to go through these moves and just demo them and show corrections so you know how to get the full benefit of each exercise yourself at home. When you're ready to do the full workout, here's a graphic showing you what to do and how many times to do it. You can start and stop the episode as many times as you like by rewatching it on our YouTube channel. The address is there on the screen as well. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's start it.
Okay.
So some of the objects that we have here today are our cans. It doesn't necessarily have to be cans. It can be water bottles, and with water bottle, what is nice, you can adjust the weight, right, by getting less or more water. What I'm gonna start you doing is to hold on to these weights. It's gonna be a full body exercise. Hold the pinky facing forward.
Okay.
Pinky facing forward.
Pinky's facing forward. Okay.
Forward.
Oh, forward here.
Yes. We're gonna go down into squat.
Okay.
And like you're really happy, you're gonna push the arms out. Nice.
Oh, okay, I like that.
We call it squat press.
Squat
Keep
press.
your chest up.
Okay.
Nice.
I like that.
All the way
and so
down.
I can grab a heavier can. I can use that 28-ounce can of tomatoes, or I can go down to a 14.5-ounce. Look at me, I'm demonstrating my cooking knowledge at the same time.
And why we love this exercise, because it works on all joints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All joints.
Okay, how's my squat form looking?
It looks great. Okay. One thing that is really important here is to bring your hips back and down.
Hips back and down.
Back and down.
Okay, so now the next one I hear is called a halo.
It is a halo, just because it's it kind of simulates the movement, the shape of the halo.
The shape of a halo, okay.
You can complete it with any heavier object. It can be a book.
Okay.
But I'm going to make you do it today with a gallon of water. It can be a regular plastic gallon of water.
Okay.
So it's really important where your weight is in front of you.
Okay.
We want to start right in front of the chest. And follow me. We're going to go to the right.
To the
Bring elbow up and draw a circle around your head.
Okay.
Nice. Excellent.
So elbow up. So I lead with that. When I'm going to my right side, I lead with my left elbow.
But one thing, we want to make sure that we are working the core, not the shoulders.
Okay.
So one thing that happens often when we bring weight up is shoulders spiking up.
Okay.
Right? And the hips also start swinging. And so we are really tight right here, shoulders away from ears. Arms are separate from all other body, all body stable, just arms. Think only arms are moving. Now everything else is staying in one place.
Okay.
And
then the opposite direction?
Yes. You're going to immediately feel engagement in all the small muscles in lower back.
That's very subtle, but I can definitely feel the difference between when I was doing this and I'm using my shoulders and when I'm doing this and I am instead thinking about all those stabilizing muscles. Okay, all right, so now I think we're moving though into the legs.
We are moving into legs, and this is really this beautiful plate can actually make a big difference.
Okay, so grab a paper plate or a regular plate.
Yes, the paper plate is going to be under your foot. You're going to step on that paper plate. I'm going to support you right here.
Okay.
Bring your legs together.
Okay.
Yes. So it is slippery on the carpet. And drive your leg back. Good. Nice.
And how far back am I going?
You're going to go just far that your leg is around 90 degrees.
Okay, so the knee
Yes.
over the ankle,
Exactly.
not like leaning forward too much
Exactly.
into it. I would imagine that's exactly how I would cheat, was I would do this.
And to make it a little bit more challenging,
Okay,
I'm gonna have you holding on to this gallon of water.
Okay.
And your weight is going to move into the opposite side.
Oh, to the opposite side?
Yes, opposite side. And
Ooh.
now bring it back together.
okay.
Opposite side from where your leg goes, and back together.
Ooh.
Opposite side, exactly.
Okay, so then, and we'd switch sides
Exactly, yes.
and do it on both sides. Okay, so I think we're sticking with glutes. Now we're moving into a squat hold.
Yes, we are.
What's that look like?
working on. It's called a deduction.
Okay,
This is something that often is not attended to as much as we would like to.
Okay.
We are going to bring this.
pillow. Got
Pillow
in
in
between my
between your
knees.
knees.
Okay,
You're going to squeeze it hard, squeeze, and go down into squat. One thing that I see right now that your toes are going like a mermaid
Yeah.
tail.
okay, yes.
Make sure that your toes are forward. Good.
Those are forward. She keeps layering on these
Nice.
challenges, let me tell
Nice.
you.
And
Okay.
hold it tight. Now look up in front of you.
Okay.
Good. And you're going to hold it for 30 seconds. You're going to feel that fire in the
Yeah.
small muscles inside your thighs.
Okay. So I hold the
Exactly.
pillow, squeeze the pillow, keep my feet
30
facing forward,
seconds.
30 seconds. All right, well, we're going to skip
And
we're going to skip
we
the 30
are.
seconds. But there you go. That's a good one. And
These
that's
are
these
great.
outside muscles or the inside muscles?
This
Both.
is these are we're pushing legs together inside muscle, but because we're holding a squat,
Okay.
outside muscles, glutes,
Okay.
hamstrings. Yes.
Okay. Izzy, I'm all
Good.
yours.
Hello, yes.
Okay.
It's kind of fun to use household items.
I know it is, and this is great because these are things I have around the house,
Yeah.
like this backpack.
So let's put that backpack on.
Okay,
The
backpack.
idea of this is you can really load it because you can put whatever you want in there. You could put your books or your cans in there.
Okay.
And we're just going to do a regular squat. So keeping our chest upright, we're
Okay.
just going to squat down like Anya had you do before. We come down and then drive through your midfoot and your heels, and we come up.
Midfoot and heels
Good.
to come up.
Yep. And we come up. You can also do this without the backpack and hold something in front of you.
Yeah.
If that is
You could stabilize with,
better.
like, a
Yep, 'cause
stool
some
or a
people don't
chair.
like load on their back.
Okay. Okay.
I want to add really quick something to that. When Izzy's saying midfoot and heels, sometimes what we see with squat, when people squat down, the heels are lifting up. That's
Oh,
what we
right.
want to avoid.
Okay.
We
So
want
keep
to
your
have
heels down.
heels down on the floor.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Good.
Okay, so
like we're going to
backpack
school.
off. Now we go to the floor.
Yes, let's go to the floor. I'm going to have you hold on to these cans now. We're going
Okay.
to do a chest press and a chest fly.
Chest press, chest fly.
Yep,
Okay, so
one in each hand.
got my cans
I'm
again.
going to go right down near you.
Okay.
Good. So, yep, hands are just like this, and you're going to have 90 degrees in your elbows. You're going to press all the way up. Good. And then back down, bowing the elbows.
Okay.
Good.
How's
That's your
that?
chest press. It's working our chest muscles, triceps, all of the above. And then for a chest fly, you're going to rotate your hands inward so palms face each other.
Okay.
Good. And then you're going to expand like this. Imagine you're like squeezing a big beach ball or giving someone a big bear hug. Slight bend in the elbows,
Slight
and then
bend
we
in the
come all the
elbows.
way up.
And then
Good.
all the way up. And for form, am I paying attention to things like where, like am I directly over my
Directly
chest,
over the
etc.?
chest. Yep. You're not super back. It's going to put too much load on your shoulders.
Okay.
And not too forward as well.
Okay, so I've got these. I do a set of those, and then I switch,
Yes.
and I do a switch like, okay, all right,
Good.
and now what?
All right, we're gonna do some bridges and we're gonna use the pillow.
Okay.
So we're gonna use those same adductor muscles.
Okay.
So, yep. You're
So
gonna put
pillow
that
back
in
between my knees.
Your knees, yep.
Okay.
You're gonna hike your hips up into a bridge, putting force into your heels.
Okay.
And then you're gonna squeeze that pillow, good, hold, and then lower your hips down,
And then
releasing the tension, yep. And then come up, squeeze, 1, 2, 3, good, and then lower again.
Okay, and
Good.
this, we're doing these again for like 30 seconds, you
Yes,
said, right?
and you should feel a little bit in your core, mostly in your inner thighs as well, in your glutes.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a good one.
Good.
Okay, and then I think we
Nice.
have even one more on the floor.
One more, yes.
Okay.
We're gonna do some core again with the paper plate.
Okay.
Don't eat off of this.
This is
Good.
now our exercise plate. Okay.
So we're gonna be hands and knees just like this, and you can sort of just move your hand out just like this, and then outwards like this. This is gonna challenge our core stability in different muscles over here by moving your arm in different locations.
Okay, so I have my hand on the plate.
Yep.
And then you said forward or sideways?
Forwards, yep.
And this is that exercise we covered before when we were working on bird dog.
Right.
So this is something
A
that you can
modified
return
version.
in our previous videos and see all the technique that Amy is doing great right now, doing her core.
And then did you say that then we did I can't remember.
You can
if
also do the side, yes.
do
You
something
can
on the
also
side.
put this on your foot as well and do it with your toes.
So like I can put this here.
Yep, and then
And
move
then-
outwards and make sure your hips are nice and square to the ground.
So how's that look? Hips are square.
Yep, make sure it tracks in line. Good.
Okay, so just
Perfect.
another way to position my hips. And I can feel that. Okay, so this is working my core.
Yes.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay. Is that our whole set?
That's the whole thing.
That's the whole thing. Okay, so obviously be sure that we do all the sides, right? Okay, fantastic. Tell us a little bit about working out at Campus Rec. How can folks work out with Campus Rec if they get a chance to?
Yeah, it's easy to go on our website and find trainers. We also have many different videos that you can look at exercises and form through the website and get acquainted with our whole department.
Fantastic. And this set of exercises, again, how many times a week should people aim to do this?
Can be completed 3 times a week, and we provided all the times with 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 3 times each exercise.
Okay.
And I think that people should be progressing once they feel like this is too easy, either with weight or with time.
Either with weight or with time. So if you feel like you need a little bit of extra challenge, go ahead, go scout around the
Grab the
house, find a
marinara
little
jar
bit.
instead of the
Yeah,
peanut
right,
butter jar.
exactly. Yes, but I think this is great because I do believe that people can be very daunted by getting to the gym, by thinking that they need to buy specialized equipment. Where am I going to keep it? I don't really have that kind of budget. So this is just saying, no, exercise is something you can do also with all the everyday objects at home.
Yes.
Love that. Okay, so quick look at that workout graphic again, and a reminder, you can re-watch this episode, all of our episodes, on our YouTube channel. And don't forget, you can learn more about setting and achieving your workout goals on the UVM Campus Rec website. Thanks to Campus Rec, we're bringing you these shows the first Friday of every month, helping you stay strong and healthy and meet your exercise goals. Can't wait to see what you guys have coming up for me next month. Izzy Nanya, thank you. And as always, Vermont, thank you for learning and exploring with us today. And thanks to the team that makes Across the Fence possible. I'm Amy Finley. This is Across the Fence. Come back and let's learn and explore again tomorrow.